So let's talk about what dynamic search ads are. Chris, is it fair to say these are ad groups inside of search campaigns?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
why don't you take us from there?
Yeah. So when you hear dynamic search ad, you might think that you need to go to the Google Ads ad tab to see this. No, that's just the name. So don't be confused by the name.
Or
The
a campaign. Some people might think of going to a
right,
campaign.
right. It's not a campaign. It's not an ad. It's not a keyword or anything like that. You're going to build a new ad group. So it's an ad
Okay,
group type. Okay, so the standard is called standard, which is where you choose keywords and you write an ad and launch it. That's
that's a
it.
normal ad group.
That's a normal. They call it a standard ad group. A
Okay,
dynamic ad group basically has 0 keywords and one ad that you provide a little bit of input in. You can add some descriptions. You don't write headlines, and they don't really require you to be creative in your keywords that you choose. There are no match types. We'll go into a little bit about how you do this, but that's basically what it is. You give it some direction, you give it a little bit of ad copy, and then you turn it on, and the whole thing just runs dynamically. Really quite simple.
so it's an ad group type inside of a search campaign. You have your standard ad groups, which are your regular ad groups, and then you have your maroon. No, I'm kidding, Chris. Like
Oh
that's not a
gosh, here we
standard
go. Yeah,
undershirt there.
yeah,
You have your dynamic search ad groups, and I think basically all you have to do, Chris, is feed the machine, feed the system your website domain or specific pages on your website that you want it to draw targeting inspiration from and headline inspiration from. So you give it the pages or page or domain, just the overall domain, and then you pick out different categories that they recommend, and you can get a little preview of what they would show you on based on the page or pages that you put in there. And then you write your descriptions, your ad descriptions, and then you hit go. Is that basically as easy as it is?
yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean,
very
it's
easy. That's very
you.
easy.
I mean, on the simplest level, you could just grab everything. You could just say target my website, and then write a couple simple descriptions, and literally could take you a minute and a half to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as simple as it gets. There's nothing else quite as simple and straightforward as that.
And then just to recap here, what they are, I'm going to say it's the easiest way to run search ads, and I'm going to say even easier than broad keywords
Yeah. Yep.
in a
I'd
standard ad
agree.
group. I'm going to say it's the easiest way to run ads on search. The dynamic search ads, they use your website's content to know what search terms, to know what searches to run your ads on, and they use your website's content to write the headlines of these search ads. You punch in the website or going deeper, the pages you want them to choose the targeting from and write the headlines from, and then you add in your descriptions, and then you hit go. So that's what dynamic search ads are.